this motherfucking shit. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy LS Shit Ride 254, man. Tune in for another one. It's 27 degrees currently. Or at least that's what the truck say. How cold is it where you at? Uh, 27, 28, earlier it said 25. The sun then came out a little bit, so I think we got a little assistance. What up, STL? Good morning, bro. What up, badass? Shit, I bet, bro. Shit, if it's 28 in Texas, man, I know up there, shit. I know it's colder than Georgia. Colder than a penguin's pussy. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. But yeah, man, I know it's cold as hell up there, man. Hey, Brad. Like in Texas, man, it's like we're not used to it dropping down this low. Like shit, we get some rain and shit, the motherfuckers act like they don't know how to fucking drive. Let alone the little ice and shit on the road. State trooper over there. Good morning, sir. What if he pulled my ass over and be like, I watch you on YouTube? Like, what, nigga? This is outrageous. What is the meaning of this? That'll be some crazy shit, bro. That'll be some crazy shit. How's the harness coming? Harness is just about done. Should be putting the finishing touches and getting that video up soon. Video coming soon. You know how I do. You know how I do. You know what I'm saying? I got them tucked. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. I was talking to my supervisor the other day, man. She was like, yeah, I know you come in from a long way, you know, you gotta get your kid off to school and shit and woo woo woo. And she thinks she finna, well, she asked me, like, what time did I, hold on. She asked me, like, what time would I want to come in, like, 8:30 or 9 or whatever. So, I was kind of thinking about it. I'm thinking 8:30 might be straight. Because all it takes is one fucking bad accident, one fucking shit show, and then I'm late. You know what I'm saying? So, and as y'all done seen on the channel and shit, man, it's it happens. So, a lot. We done got caught in traffic quite a few times fucking with this commute. So, I was thinking 9. But then again, I don't want to lose too much time on my checks and shit. So, what do y'all think? Should I tell her 8:30 or 9? There's some benefits to 9 as well, you know, just the whole everybody already at work or the stragglers are fucking picking up. But I mean, I think you could probably get that benefit at, you know, you could get that benefit anywhere, for real. At 8:30 as well, not only just 9, so. Bro, get your ass out the fucking slow lane. If you're not gonna drive this motherfucking Acura, get the fuck out the slow lane. Got them South Carolina tags. They representing well for y'all. They are representing well for y'all. A15. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. Like, man, I don't know if I necessarily need all the way to 8:30. Like, the only time that we've ever been like that late is when that fucking Axe truck blew up and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, if 8:15 is an option and shit, and that's another thing. Like, we've been slow, so we've been leaving like sometime an hour early and shit, just because all the jobs and shit for the day are done. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to lose an hour on the front and an hour on the ass end either. And then it's like double, you know what I'm saying, double tapping and shit. So I was talking to my wife about the shit, and I mean, we basically came to the conclusion of the same shit. You know what I'm saying? 8:30, but like at the same time, like to just like ask more questions. Like, okay, well, shit, if I'm coming in later, does that mean I'm staying till 5, or you know what I'm saying? Is that a third? Cause honestly, like it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like to be losing hours and shit because it's slow season on top of, you know what I'm saying, coming in later and shit. I mean, I get what she's saying because, you know, after so many tardies or whatever, you know what I'm saying, even though they excuse and shit, like they still count is what she was saying. So see, cause like, oh, are you fucking serious? See? Like, it's some shit. Oh, fuck. Bitch, if you don't fucking move, ho, I know you trying to see me trying to get the fuck over. 3, 2, 1. See? We just talked about this shit. Come on. Come on, nigga. Like, bro, this shit happens all the time. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened this morning, but as you can see, something got shit backed up on the highway. And this is me leaving at fucking 7:20 in the morning. Or actually, I left at. Looks like a fucking accident. So there go the ambulance and shit up there. See? And this is that bullshit I be talking about. That shit right there. That exact shit. So what we gonna do, we're gonna try to bust this left. Go like the little back roadway. And then like try to get past that shit. And honestly, this is like one of the things I didn't really account for. Or I didn't account for it to be as many fucking accidents as I have experienced and shit. But as it has come to my attention, like, motherfuckers can't drive. Bro, if you don't drive this fucking Camaro and get the fuck out of my way, bro. Motherfuckers cannot drive. What up, Freeze? I hit 30 and take a short lunch. Yeah, I think that'll be an option that I bring up to it too. Could we get an hour? Do I need a fucking hour? No. Most of the time I could just bring some shit. That's a good idea, badass. In the meantime, I'm still looking for something else. Cause yeah, fuck that shit. See, this dude got the right idea. See, everybody else going that way. We gonna go this way and pass all that shit for sure, for sure. But yeah, man, it's just. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. And the only thing that's really like restricting the shit is, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to stay with a job that's like in my field and shit, you know what I'm saying? But at this point, I go change oil. I was like, nigga, I go change oil if it's closer. Shit. Or I can roll out the bed at fucking 8:45 and be there at fucking 9 or some shit. Or roll out the bed at 7:45 and be there at 8. You know what I'm saying? Versus a fucking 30-minute commute and shit between the gas and time and miles and all that shit. And they told me before I started, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, it's gonna be, you know, you're gonna be able to do it. And I was just thinking like, oh yeah, man, it ain't shit to drive, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I made that ride. It is what it is, but yeah, about that. it's not only what you can control, there's other factors at play and shit too. So, but yeah, that cut down on the commute. That give me more time at home, even though it get dark as fuck early anyway. It's dark as shit by 6, man. So really, a lot of the recording and shit I gotta do, I do that shit on the weekends now. Because by the time I get off, unless it's in the garage and shit, like I'm not gonna. It's gonna be too dark outside of film, so try to keep that shit to the weekends and shit. So other videos that done dropped in the last couple of days, man. We dropped a video with Prior got his 305 and his transmission installed. Still some tweaking and shit we're gonna have to do. I guess it's having regular carburetor issues or something. You know, I got a carburetor or two, you know what I'm saying, that we might be able to try to remedy some of the issue and shit. But yeah. Cause some of the issues that we was having with that car that was on this car, I was like, bro, I don't know. That's why the fuck I decided to go fuel inject it. so I wouldn't have to fool with it. You know what I'm saying? But if it's somebody that know what they doing, but neither one of us know what we doing, so it'll be entertaining for y'all to try to watch us try to figure this shit out. Hey, you be careful out there, Freeze. That ice and shit, bro. And that was another thing that she was saying, you know what I'm saying? She was like, well, you know, some of these days it's, you know, temperature dropping down to where it's supposed to be freezing, but if it ain't no precipitation, you know what I'm saying, it's not really nothing. Versus, like on one of them days, if it actually rained, then, if it's a day when it actually rained, then, you know what I'm saying, it'll be ice and shit out on the road too. So then trying to make that same commute, you know what I'm saying, with the adverse weather and the shitty ass traffic and the non-drivers, like, cars that are hard to tune though. That's easy for you to say though, Freezer, cause you know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Anything, cause like, check this out. Before I did that LS Hornets, bro, that LS Hornets was like the most fucking intimidating fucking thing that I probably ever fucking attempted. Like, I'd rather I'm swapping motors from vehicles and shit, but I don't want to fuck with these wires. So the knowledge that you have determines, you know what I'm saying, the difficulty of a task. You know what I'm saying? So before, when I was like, shit, I wouldn't have touched that shit with a 10-foot pole. Now I'm like, shit, I'm encouraging other people, bro, you should do it too. You could do it too. It ain't hard. Which, to me, is not, because I done did it before. You know what I'm saying? I done walked through the steps. But for me and him, that ain't never tuned the car, don't know exactly where it's supposed to be and shit, that's why we running into the issue. We got an idea of how the shit's supposed to go, but we don't know for sure. But that's what we do. We trial and error shit. We'll figure it out. wish it was closer, Freezer. Shit. That way we wouldn't be, you know, bumping our head with that shit. But like I said, we got these. I got the carb that came out to Chevelle, and that one that I got from the junkyard and shit. We gonna try both of them bitches. Probably this weekend. Cause like I said, once I get off and he get off and shit, it's already dark. What up, E? Nah, don't send me your harness. And what the only thing that made that harness so easy, bro, is that people took, cause it's easy to be like, oh, just take out these pins, remove these wires, and do it like this. These boys got step-by-step instructions with fucking pictures. With fucking pictures. Instructions with pictures. If you can read and you can look at pictures and figure shit out, it's like schematics and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm low-key mad at myself, bro. I'm low-key mad at myself that fucking I let somebody do my fucking harness for me before. Or that I paid, you know, shit, what I paid for that harness for the Caprice, it was like $600 for the harness and the tune. And now I'm pretty much gonna end up not using, I'm gonna still use a computer, but it's gonna have to be reflashed. And then see that speed density harness, hopefully I can sell it for about 400, you know what I'm saying, 4. Because there's nothing wrong with it, it's just not ideal for my application. So, but yeah, pictures and words, bro, it's like a storybook. Hey, P. OC, wow. There are some videos out there on how to tune the carbs. He been watching them. I done watched a few. You know what I'm saying? Some of it is what can be done just on the regular, you know what I'm saying, carburetor, but at the same time, it's like, those are like new out the box ass carburetors, you know what I'm saying? So unless, we might be tuning a motherfucker dead on the way it's supposed to be done, but if the carburetor not A1, you know what I'm saying, then that might be an issue too, so. The one that was on the one that was on the Chevelle, and we're gonna put that bitch on there and see what happens. This fucking Charger just pulled out in front of their Hyundai, man. It was gonna be another accident. People just not paying attention and shit, bro. you should do a video. Just make sure when you do the video, do that shit like Cat Logo would do a video. Specifics, and details, bro. Those are what the difference is between like a good how-to video, you know what I'm saying, and an alright how-to video. You know what I'm saying? Like even with that video I dropped on Veterans Day for the relay shit, you know what I'm saying? Relay is a little bit more simple, you know, shit. Fucking 85, 86, magnetize the switch and then pull it from 30 to 87. That's a little bit more simple. You know what I'm saying? It didn't really require that much detail, but you know what I'm saying, how it worked into the harness, I probably could have went into more detail, but it wasn't really a how-to, it was just like, let's talk relays. But yeah, bro, if you can make it, I think that video, bro, that video will go viral for you. If you make it right, that video could do numbers, bro. Cause it's a lot of people out here that still fooling with carburetors. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't even put them all in one video. Make one for fucking Quadrajets, one for fucking Hollies, one for fucking Edelbrocks, and watch what happens. Because while there's a lot of people going fuel injected, there's a lot of people that's not fucking with it. What were you talking about, Outcast? I had 500 into the other one. You talking about on the one that you sent me that I'm reworking? Like you talking about like time wise, labor rate type joint? You talking about my most viewed video? My most viewed video has 50, I want to say 56,000 views. And I really don't even understand what the fuck happened. Like and that video outdid all my other fucking videos. Y'all remember that video I put up when I found that 86 Caprice at the yard and I was just showing around the fucking car what the fuck I was finna take and shit. Just a regular junkyard ass video. Bro, that bitch did numbers. I don't know why. That bitch just caught fire. Like, it caught a whole lot of fucking views quick as fuck. Other than that video, my video on how I wired up the fuel system for the C10 when I installed a new tank and shit, that one did well. A couple other Caprice videos. like top 3 things you need for an LS swap. You know, so some of them, like even after I made them, I didn't realize that they were probably gonna do that well. Like the top 3, joint. That's like when I kind of put a little bit more effort into it, and it did kind of well, which I wasn't expecting, but you know, I'm glad that it did. But yeah, that junkyard video, that shit skyrocketed, and I was like, what the fuck? Like 56,000 views. Like that video is less than a year old, and it outdid every fucking video on my channel. Like, what the fuck? But sometimes I guess it just happened like that. It just come down to like the tags, when you tag your videos and stuff like that. Because depending upon what tags you have on the video, how you title the video, what words are in the description of the video, like all of that stuff plays a major role on, you know, how that shit works. A major role. It's not even, sometimes it's not even how good, it's like, it ain't even based off how good the fucking video is. Like, video can be fucking trash. But if they put the right fucking tags on that bitch, that video can do something. I done seen it happen. Oh yeah. Time wise, while it has been a little bit longer and drawn out, because I haven't necessarily had like a straight 8 hours to sit down with the harnesses, anything like that. Even though I have like maybe 8 to 10, it's been split up. I know it really, like, now that you know, like, now if I was to do another harness, like, I don't think that I would need to sit down and pull everything, or sit down and go page by page and be like, okay, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to do. Probably the only thing that I would need is the pinout sheet, so I know what to remove. Other than that, I know that certain pinks have to go together. Transmission, mass airflow, O2 sensors, those go together. All the injectors go together. That's to another fuse. PCM and coil pack wires, they go together. Those are the three other fuses. The fourth fuse is the constant high, and that's the PCM, constant power, and whatever else gets constant power. And that's it. Like, you wire it up into the fuse block, and that's it. It is time consuming, but if I was to do it again, I'm probably sure I could probably knock it out in 4 hours. If I was doing it just... And another thing that takes a little bit longer is just removing all of the wires from the harness. Um, but if you had the right tools, if you know what you're gonna run into, like I would get a razor blade so that I could kind of slice through everything. I didn't really rush it. I was taking my time because I didn't want to mess nothing up, being that this was my first time. But I've heard that people can knock it out in shit a day. You know what I'm saying? Shit, 4 to 6 hours. You know what I'm saying? Shit, maybe even a couple hours. You can remove all the wires. Even on LC1swap.com, they tell you after you have them separated from the PCM, you don't necessarily have to remove them all the way out of the harness. But it slims the harness down and it makes it, look a lot better. You know what I'm saying? And then you just don't have extra ass plugs and shit. So being that it was my first one and it's for the Caprice, I wanted to take all that extra shit out. And it really don't take that much longer. But yeah, like I said, hindsight. The only other thing after that is the flash the computer. That's the only thing I can't do. I could do it if I bought HP tuners. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, makes you wonder if there are still 50,000 Caprices on the road. I mean, probably a lot of those views was, either people that used to have them or people that currently have them, Because there was some people that was finding my Instagram and shit and was messaging me like, hey, can you grab this? Like, no, nigga. Like, they want the whole, like, fenders and shit, bro. I can't mail you no fender, bro. Here go the address to the yard. Get it how you live. How many subs you at now, Freezer? Cause that's one thing you do, Freezer. If you tag up a video, if you make a good video, tag that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? Interesting title. Tag it to where it'll tag it when you tag it, it makes it to where people like outside of your subscribers can find your shit. You know what I'm saying? The people that are searching carbureted LS swaps. And that's one reason why I think that shit'll really blow for you, bro, because a lot of people are curious about the carbureted setup, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to fuck with the harness, because they don't want to rework a harness, and they don't want to, they just feel that carbureted would be easier. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, a dude asked me on my video the other day, he was like, hey, with a carbureted setup, do you have to rework the harness? I'm like, nah. When you buy the MSD box, you know what I'm saying, then it comes with a harness. That's what you do, bro. Freezer, make a fucking video saying everything you need for a carb LS swap, bro. Make that video, make it nice and detailed, tell people everything the fuck they need to know, bro. Tag it. Bro, I promise you that bitch will do numbers. I know that bitch, bro. I know that bitch will do numbers. Cause so many people ask about this shit, bro. So many people ask about this shit. Just go over, boom, you need whatever MSD box they need. Know what I'm saying? Be like, all right, boom, this is the newest one. You can maybe also use this box. Boom. Then you come, boom, this is a carburetor you need. This is the intake you need. Or you just show them the little kit that you showed me. This is the setup that you need. Woo, woo, woo. Show it to them on your setup on your car. I'm putting this on my El Camino. It's gonna be a racetrack car. Woo, woo, woo. Bro, people gonna want to see what that bitch do. People gonna come to watch the video because they want to know how to fucking set up a car setup. Bro, you'll get your fucking sub. If that fucking video blow, I swear to God, nigga, you'll pass your 150 subs, nigga. You'll pass it, bro. I believe that shit. I believe that shit. If you made a video right, bro, you'll pass your goal, bro. Real shit. Cause bro, never in 1,000 years would I think that I have videos with. Because let me see, what's the numbers on it? When I was doing my fuel tank setup for the C10, I wasn't even explaining or well, I was explaining as I was going through it, but I wasn't expecting that video to do numbers like that. It was just a regular ass upload as I was doing my C10. Bro, that video got like 18,000 views or some shit. It's crazy, stupid numbers. And I was just doing my fuel setup. So I want to see that shit for you. I want to see you get. I want to see you get your paper, dog. I want to see you get your numbers. I want to see the subs go up, bro, because you got good shit going on over there. So do that. Do that video, bro. Do that video. I will personally get behind that bitch and share that bitch and all them fucking little groups on Facebook and shit for LS swaps and shit. I do it. I'll fucking do it. Alright, E. Yeah, I'm finna roll off in this bitch my damn self. Yeah, Outcast. I think if he do it. Hey, Danini. My fault. Yeah, it's cold in the bitch. $8 so probably about $400 in time. Yeah, I would say that. And I mean, it's for the most part it's free time, so I mean it ain't terrible. I know when people do harnesses, I mean some people sell them for like 3 or some shit. Some people sell them for like I done seen it for like 4 or 5 too. And I done seen it for like 6, 7. So I guess it just really kind of depend on, you know, it just kind of depend on, yeah. It really just depend on. I keep losing my fucking train of thought. It really just depend on what they want to sell it for, because at the same time, while you want to maximize your profit for your services outfit, if you put them too high, then people just not gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? Even though it may be worth every penny that you're asking, you know what I'm saying? People gonna be like, oh, well, so and so do it for this much, or blah 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 blah. And that's just how people are, man. It be like that sometimes. Yeah, Freeze. I want to see that video, bro. I want to see you do numbers, bro. And I feel like that'll do it for you, bro. Just and it's as simple as you think it is, bro. Be like, oh, bro, you just buy the fucking kit, throw that shit together, bro. It's that simple for you. It's that simple for me. It's simple for a lot of other mechanically inclined people that's on my channel and yours. But there's a lot of people out there in the world like, man, I want to do a car setup, but I don't know what I need. Tell them shit. Boom. All you need is the LS motherfucking engine. You don't even need the harness out that bitch. Tell them about the fucking MSD setup, the fucking intake, the fucking carburetor. Hook that shit up and run. And just kind of explain in the depth. That's it. Boom. Ta-da. 1,000 subscribers. I'm laughing, bro, but I'm like, no bullshit. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, simple videos like that, they'll gain a lot of traction because it's not only is it a how-to, but it's like a how-to on a hot topic, like because everybody's like, oh, the fuel injection, like it's different type of way. Oh yeah, make sure you tell them like about the fuel pump and shit that you need for that setup, like how to make a carb, how to set up a carb setup, LS carb setup and make it run. Woo woo woo. Everything you need for a LS carb setup, and whatever. And then shit. Matter of fact, I shoot you some info on them tags and shit, bro, so you can tag it the right way and get it popping. So, bro, I want to see everybody eat. Everybody YouTube superstars, or we could be like little stars. You know what I'm saying? Cause there's people like with millions of shit of subscribers. I never thought I'd see fucking how many subscribers we had now? Like 1,800. We almost 2 bands, but it is what it is. Anyway, man, let me get the fuck out of here before I be late and shit, man. I will catch y'all on the flip, man. Remember, identify your weaknesses, making your strengths. Life is all about choice to choose wisely and productivity over procrastination, baby. Gone.